Okay, so here we have a really nice Yamaha YZ250. It's a 1980, so it's a G model. The G model was a total redesign. Some say that they look quite similar to the previous, but really it was a total redesign, totally new frame, completely different suspension. As you know, back at this stage, the shock went up the back basically, so it attached to the swing arm quite high up, and then it went along the back. And in the earlier ones, there was like a tube, a backbone of the frame, and the shock actually went inside, and it mounted quite close up to the headstock up there. But these were completely different, so there is no backbone like that. It's just a normal tubular frame cradle, but the shock does still go up the back, but it mounts a lot further back than the originals did. And so they redesigned the suspension. It was a massive overhaul, and they did a lot of work on the forks as well. And the overall thing was that when they'd done all of that work, all of the tests in the day suggested that this was the best handling bike out of all of them in the 250 class. So it's a good platform, a good bike, especially if you want to race it, and you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck, and it's going to be a good thing. They redesigned the motor as well, so they did a lot of work on the motor. It had a 6-speed gearbox, which is like kind of unheard of really for a 250, but again that means that you should be able to keep it in the power a lot better. It should have a lot better spread of power. So yeah, and it's really nice condition, really nice condition bike. It's got some nice bits and pieces on it, like it's something and nothing, but the bar pad, the original O'Neill Yamaha bar pad, which just looks amazing. It's a bit wet at the minute because it's been raining outside, and it's been in the rain for a bit, so that's a bit wet, but it does look fantastic. And anyway, we'll have a close look around it, and we'll see if we can. We'll do the gearbox check and see if we can get it fired up. There's no reason why it shouldn't do, because it's sparking, it's compression, carbs clean, so it should run like a good one. So, not a lot of bad bits to say about this, to be perfectly honest. The tank looks in good nick. A bit of scuffing on there. Could do with the decals putting on it, maybe a polish in the decals. Seat seems to be in good condition. The side panels haven't been bolted on. There's a bolt missing on the other side as well. And this one's been drilled, but they've put foam in behind it, which is a good thing. I'm assuming there's a filter in there, not that I've actually checked. The engine casings all look to be in good condition. The exhaust looks to be in good condition. The frame rails look to be in good condition. The frame is original paint. It's matching numbers, matching engine and frame number. Like I say, it turns over with good compression. These older YZs, they had a right big lever on the kickstart, so sometimes when you're kicking them, it doesn't feel like they've got that much, but yeah, it does have plenty of compression. It's got plastic levers on it. We sometimes get that where they put plastic levers on. I'd be swapping them out if that was me. The forks, the chrome on the forks all looks good. They're a bit wet at the minute, but it all looks good from top to bottom. No pitting at all. The front wheel, the rim looks to be perfectly round. I haven't seen any dings and I haven't seen any cracks in it. The hub and the brake plate all look to be in good condition. There are a couple of tiny dents, nothing. No, I mean that pipe I'm sure is absolutely fine. I haven't really seen any dents, maybe a couple of fractional ones like right underneath, but now I'm looking, I'm not sure I can see them again. Like I say, tank would be nice with those decals on. And it looks decent. It looks really decent bike. I did spot there is a slight crack in the rear rim, just there, but round and no dents other than that. Probably get that TIG welded up and then filed back. That'd probably be what I would do. She looks really good. She does. Now we'll get the gearbox check done, and then we'll see if we can get her fired up there. Okay, so like I say, 6-speed box. Down into first, up into second, up into third, fourth, fifth and sixth. That's the top. Down into fifth, fourth, third, second and first. There we go. Let's see if we can get a run in there. Okay, so no videos of it running, I'm afraid. I have had it running. Very smoky, runs very nice and then just cuts out and then won't fire up then for whatever reason. I've, just to satisfy myself, I've done a compression test on it and it's about 140 psi, so that's great. Because it's smoky, I'm wondering if there's some gunk down in the bottom of the crankcase, or B, if the gearbox side crank seal has gone and it's sucking through gearbox oil. So yeah, it does run, not for very long, smoky, and suspect it's a crank seal personally. So there you go. It is kind of what it is at this stage. Please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just search Phoenix Motos.